Okay, so I did my mitzvah. All right, so we're gonna play our game now, okay? The way this game works is I have a conversation with you on anything, but when I stop talking, you wait a second or two and then you start talking, okay? You ready?
Talking about what?
Anything. Or you can ask me a question.
Boring.
Oh, we'll see how boring it is. So, here we are in 2026, and we're on the beach, and, I was thinking, I changed my mind on Howie and Linda joining us for Olive Garden. Would they go to the Olive Garden?
I think they would love
Now
us.
stop, see, you missed, you already lose a point. Why'd you lose a point?
Because I was supposed to wait.
You're supposed to wait, right? And it's important. It'll be clear why later. But so I'm going to do it again. Ready?
Ready.
So I've been thinking that if they would be okay with going to Olive Garden, you can call Howie and Linda. I don't know about tonight, but maybe tomorrow night, Sunday night, would they do it? Or would they rather go on Monday night? Because I'm going back to New York Tuesday.
I think they would love to join us. I'll give them a call.
Okay, so you're going to call them and then you'll find out. I mean, there's only 3 options: tonight, tomorrow night, Monday night. So what do you think about your granddaughter? She's finishing up her junior year.
I think it's exciting to think of her almost ready to graduate from high school.
Did you have a good time at the Sweet 16?
I loved the Sweet 16. I especially loved Sharina's dress. I thought it was beautiful.
And what about June's wedding? Did you have a good time at June's wedding?
That's been the best wedding I think I've ever gone to. I had such a good time.
Do you ever think you'll see New York again?
Dubious.
I would say that Nodari's wedding might be the last possibility. Again, I would probably have to take you there and manage you in a wheelchair to get on board and off. And then, possibility, but who knows when he's going to get married.
Don't you think he would want to get married in Georgia?
I think the way he explained it to me was that they are going to get married in Georgia, but they're also going to have a ceremony here.
That would be lovely.
What about Phyllis? Did you think about giving her another call, because Eunice was at our house that day?
The last time I spoke to Phyllis, she sounded very good. She didn't sound like she had dementia. I asked her if she made friends, and she said no. And I said, why not? And she said, because I don't want to. I said, do you watch a lot of TV? And she said, no. I said, why not? She said, because I don't want to. I said, do you play cards? She said, no. I said, why not? She said, because I don't want to.
Well, why do you keep on asking her why not?
And I just want to see what she's going to say. And I said, do you read books? She said, no. I said, why not? She said, because I don't want to.
So what does she do all day?
Believe me, I have no idea. You could ask James.
Let me ask you something. You're spry and feisty still, You're going to be 89 this year. The big 8-9. So you've lived in the 30s, the 40s, the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s, the 2010s, the 2020s. You've lived in 10 different decades. How do you do it?
I have no place to knock wood. You just gave me a 10 of
knock your head when that happens. What do you think of the water?
Very colorful.
Does it remind you of anything?
Killer's Requiem.
When you see the water on the beach in the ocean, you think of our movie?
I do.
Did you read any of Esther's book?
On Gavin Newsom, not yet. I'll head to start it tonight.
What did you read last night?
Did
We're
read
just
Bridge on the computer.
Tonight, yeah, I mean, she got you that book.
It's very nice of her.
Yeah, Esther is one of my closest friends. I've known Esther since, I think, 2015, so over 10 years.
How did you meet her?
At the Small Business Expo. Now, you ask me some questions.
Do you like being on the beach?
Mom, I wish I could be on the beach more often. Unfortunately, I have to work for even when I'm in Florida, I have to work for my clients. I've got to deal with situations and responsibilities, so I'm glad we got to come here, Actually, this is the second time we came here because we came that other time.
What would you do if Pedowitz came back to you?
I would obviously, continue to, work for them. But, it would be a higher rate. And, I just don't think that's going to happen. And in fact, I just don't think it's very realistic, given that I already work 10 to 12 hours a day. I just don't see where I can find the time to do anybody else's work.
Yeah, I can
What
see
did you
that.
think of Peter Martinez?
I liked it. You know that his wife couldn't wait to tell me they were married 23 years?
Oh, yeah? He's terrific. Probably one of the most important people I've ever had the good fortune to meet and know.
What about Alan from Cass and Peters?
He's a good guy too, but he's a lawyer. You know what they call? What do they call 20 lawyers at the bottom of the sea?
I give up.
A good start.
I don't get it. I give up.
What do you call 20 lawyers at the bottom of the sea, meaning they're dead? I don't know. A good start, meaning you need more lawyers at the bottom of the sea. It's a joke. It's a joke. But
We have to explain a joke. It's not a...
Well, again, the sun's going down. Anything else you want to ask? Or hopefully we get to do this again my next trip. But thank you for partaking in my little experiment. I'm just going to ask you some quick questions, okay? And then I want you to ask me the same kinds of questions, okay? What's your ideal next vacation?
I would love to go on a bridge cruise. What's your ideal next vacation?
I'd like to get to Israel.
Believe me, when you're in the season where Jesus,
Sea of Galilee?
Sea of Galilee, what a feeling that is. You just feel his presence.
How did you get that rock from Masada out? Like it wasn't a big deal? They must have checked.
I wrapped it in a towel.
So what do you want to watch tonight? Murder or Reacher or...
The woman behind you looks like Jamie. To your right.
Jamie's much prettier than her. And younger. So what do you want to watch tonight? And what do you want to do for dinner?
Well, there's some chicken left. You're not going to want that, so I'll have to eat it. And you could look in the freezer for some of those lean cuisines or whatever you bought.
No, I have the steak out. I'm going to marinate it.
There you go.
So I'll have
I'll
steak.
finish the chicken.
I'll have the steak and the cilantro lime,
And the
rice
salad.
and a salad. Okay. All right, Mom. Well, I appreciate you. You're such a good sport. Now I get to look at you for all time. Okay.